What up? Welcome back. I'm here to discuss getting laid off. So I fucking got laid off um 2 weeks ago. So what happened was over the last month at work we got really slow. My hat looks crooked. This is my signature hat, crazy fitness hat. I gotta make sure it's looks straight. So over the last month at work we got really slow. We were slow for about a month, to the point where we just shut down. We shut down for 2 weeks. And I work in manufacturing. So anybody who works in manufacturing knows that we got to run, we got to produce. That's the only way we're making money. If you're not running, you're not producing, then the company's losing money. So we were down for 2 weeks. And third week, it was like we were slowly coming up, like running a couple of the machines. And the first week that it got slow, all the old timers. This was a union company that I worked for, so all the older union guys, they're safe when things like this happen. Unless the company is officially gonna shut down, these guys are safe. I just started this company at the beginning of the year, and they paid me really well. I was really able to financially be secure. But once going back to once the company slowed down, all the old timers were like, "Damn, they're gonna start letting people go. They're gonna let people go." And from my experience in manufacturing, it's like they start from the bottom and then they work their way up. But in this case, being that it's my first time working with the union, they start from the top and work their way down, just because they don't want to deal with all the old timers who've been working with the union for a long time. So we were salary. I was not. I was a foreman. I was a production supervisor, and we were salary. We were not union. I was not union. I never signed up to be union. All management was salary, so it's not like I was the only one. It was everybody, and um, I went into work. Well, they actually called me in early, and I went in early. I knew something was up. But as soon as I got to work, I went to put my key to open it, and the key wouldn't open. So I knew right then. I knew like they're gonna let me go. So I went in, and they laid me off. They said, "Hey, we're really slow, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to let you go." So I was just like, "Damn, all right." Like I seen it coming. It wasn't like a huge surprise, but it was like, man, all right, so what's next? Immediately they were still talking, and I was already like, what's next? What's next? They were asking me questions. I was just like nodding my head, like, whatever. Like, I'm already let go, so I got to start, really thinking ahead. And good company. I don't have nothing bad to say about them. It was a good company, good experience, good thing, good to add to my resume. There wasn't a lot of growth there, and I'm somebody who thrives off of growth in any company. So I was just there putting in my time. A lot of these companies ask for time and experience. You should have at least 5 years experience doing this before they even consider you. So I was there really just putting in my time, collecting my paycheck, and it was cut short. It was cut shorter than I expected. Definitely expected to be there a lot longer than 11 months. So after that happened, I fucking moved forward. Got back home, was really just thinking my next move, seeing what was out there. And then, I reached out to some of the guys at work, and they had let go of like 10 employees, a supervisor, other supervisors from other shifts, managers. I was like, damn, that was a big day. They let a lot of people go. So, I want to say it's been, what's today, Saturday? It's been 10 days. 10 days since I got laid off, and it has not been easy. I wouldn't come on here and lie and say, hey, it's fucking, with my mindset of always winning and always moving forward, it has not been easy because I know that I don't have that income coming in. They were paying me really good, and now to stay afloat, I'm just doing little side hustles, you know, just staying busy. There's a lot of opportunities out here, so I in the beginning I didn't want to share it. I really felt like a huge setback and a little bit of defeat, but I took my time to really process and then, you know, just kind of move forward, get to a place to where I'm putting everything in place to where I can make that next move. Because I've done nothing but that, you know, since I got out of prison, going on almost 7 years. I've done nothing but progress and get better and better at what I do. But you know, as soon as as soon as I got laid off, you know, I went ahead and that next day I ended up, you know, buying a brand new Tesla and putting myself in, you know, more of a need to get back to work because I am paying more now for the Tesla than I was for my Honda. So I definitely challenged myself just by going out and getting a car. Like, how many people do you know get laid off and then go buy a fucking expensive car? You know, I did that. You know, now I got to put in the work to stay on top. You know, I also have my fitness business that is starting off. You know, we're 4 or 5 months in, and it's starting off as it should. We're in a good place. You know, we're not over exceeding by any means, but according to other people who were at where I'm at, you know, and for me putting in the amount of time that I have been with working a full-time job, and then, you know, for 2 3 hours, you know, being out here contacting people, looking for people to join the program, so that we can get them fit, you know, get a transformation and get them from fat to lean. You know, I haven't been really putting a lot of focus in it, so we're in a good place. But I know that I could do better there. You know, I know that we could do better. I have to put a lot of footwork in. You know, I've worked with some of, I'm still working with some of the top coaches in the game, from branding to business to mindset, nutrition, you know, fitness, and that's ongoing. You know, that'll be until till next year. Sometime next year I'll continue to work with these top coaches on a weekly basis, and I'm glad that I still have that foundation, that support. I got a lot of events next year that I'm excited about that are gonna, you know, help get me out there and networking and possibly creating better opportunities. But as far as, you know, being laid off, it's hard. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it's easy. It is not for anybody who's who wants to be laid off. It'd be hard on anybody, you know, because you're not gonna have that same amount of income coming in the following weeks to come until you find that next job. And we're in the middle of the holidays. We're in Thanksgiving holiday right now, and then we got Christmas. And in the company, in the industry that I work in, towards the back end of the year, companies are really doing budget cuts. They're really cutting the budget down, because they might have overspent in the beginning of the year. They might have overspent in summer with overtime, and they're really looking to just, tighten things up towards the end of the year. So I'm aware of that. I know that the odds are not in my favor, but I know the companies are still interviewing to start for January. January they'll be hiring. The budget will open back up. So I'm really hoping within these next couple weeks, you know, I'll be able to just shoot my resume all across, you know, where I live. There's a lot of industries out here. There's a lot of work out here. So I'm really hoping that something touches. That's why I'm growing out the hair. Got to look professional, even though this is not really my look and how I want to look. You know, I've always liked my head shaved, clean. You know, I start getting itchy when I have hair, so I always like to be clean cut, shaven. Um, but I'm gonna have to, make some changes so that I can go in there and shoot that interview, look professionally, look approachable, you know, cover up my tattoos, go with a long sleeve, you know. I got some right here. Last time that I went on an interview, I put like a band-aids right here, so just to cover them up, just to look professional, because I know people are quick to judge, you know, and they're quick to pass up on an opportunity for somebody like me who's really driven and always looking for opportunities, nonstop, you know, will do whatever it takes to move up. There's no way that I'm not, with how far I've come in a short amount of time. But for anybody who's going through, you know, not even struggling to get a job, you know, there are talks that there's a recession coming. Just from some of the people that the hiring agents that I've spoken to who do hiring, you know, there is talks of a possible recession coming in 2024. And, you know, a lot of people could be losing their jobs soon. You know, at my job, we came to a complete stop, you know, and we provided steel wire for a lot of countries. And due to everything that's going on, you know, those countries stopped buying from us. Uh, so now we're only selling inside the United States. And it's not a lot, you know, there are people still working over there. Um, and that's good for them because they've been there for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. And I would rather it be me than those guys because it would really, somebody who's been at a place for that long, you know, it'd be hard for them to really get back up and find a new job. But think about it that way. You know, I've been, you know, out here just running around, trying to make money here, there. You know, it is possible. And just seeing what resources are out there. You know, I will find another job, and I will be discussing it more on my Instagram. So follow me on my Instagram. There's possibility that I'll put it out there when I go on job interviews, and you know, just be more vocal about it. I've been really quiet about it, just because I don't want any sympathy. I don't need any hate right now because it's not a good time to really hate on somebody when they are trying to get their finances right. So yeah, man, I'll put it out there. I think this is good to put it out there and discuss what I'm going through real time. In the fitness industry, you know, a lot of people speak on how good life is and this is and that, but nah, man, there are setbacks. I'm here to tell you there are setbacks. You know, my nutrition, fitness, and mindset have still been on point. Even though I've had some setbacks, I'm still staying on point. You know, it is not easy. It is kind of rough, but I know that I'll get through it. I've gone through a lot worse. You know, I got out of prison with $200 and I'm driving a Tesla now. So I know things will get better. This is just a little bump in the road. But for anybody who's going through something, hit me up, crazy_fitness on Instagram. You can message me on here. There's many ways. I'm on TikTok, I'm on anything. Message me, let's discuss it, man. I know what the struggle's like. You know, I've overcame so many obstacles and I'll continue to overcome obstacles no matter what. And that's what Crazy Fitness stands for, man. We're gonna do whatever we got to do to fucking win. And that high energy, I'm 36 years old and I still have high energy like if I was in my 20s, you know. So that's what we're about, high energy, getting rid of bad energy and pushing forward, man. So hit me up if you want to get fit. Hit me up. I can help you get fit. I have some Black Friday sales going on. I have a refer a friend sale going on. You refer a friend, you get a month free. You know, comment, like, subscribe, share. You know, help me help others. You know, with fitness, nutrition, mindset. America is a very obese country, so I know there's a lot of people out there who want to look better, who want to look healthy, who want to get lean, who want to get rid of beer belly, who want to know how to eat healthy in a healthy manner. So get at me. Let's make it happen. Let's see what's next to come. Let's go.